All right, so we are back. We are back, and we are glad to have you all back here to the digital man masterclass with Queen Esohe Igbinoba as our guest today. Oh, hope I didn't murder that name.
You did.
So the purpose doctor will introduce her shortly why she take over the stage from here. All right.
Thank you very much. I'm so excited. Queen Esohe Igbinoba is right on the backstage, and in a few minutes, we will be listening to her. She's a very passionate person. She has a passion about helping people become a better version of themselves. We want to help you to achieve your goals, all your goals. I know you have dreams to make money online. Yes, in my presentation, I talk about a goal of making at least 200K online. Yes, that is the beginning, because at the end we want to build people that will be millionaires. But let's start from somewhere. We know Soha very shortly is taking over. She currently does this by helping experts and aspiring experts start and grow profitable businesses, and they care about people deeply, and they invest in relationships with clients and community. She understands what it takes very well. She's very good, and today you will have opportunity to meet with her. I'm not going to say much about her because I know that your expectations are very high. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Let's welcome
Queen
Queen
Esohe
Esohe Igbinoba.
Igbinoba.
Woo!
That's
I'm
right.
so excited.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Dr. Wisdom. And my friend over there, I don't know your name, but thank you very much for the warm introduction. So yes, my name is Esohe, and I'm going to be your facilitator for this training. So today I'm really going to be speaking about how you can start your online business. A lot of us here, I'm sure, are entrepreneurs. We probably already have our businesses that we've started already. Maybe you're an expert in a particular niche, or maybe you run an e-commerce kind of business, or you buy and sell. No matter what you do, there's space for you to actually grow your business online. So the first thing that you need to know is that you must have a product that people want. Yeah. No matter what you do, whether it's a service or a product, you must have a product that people want, that people actually need. If what you're selling is not what people need, you are not going to be able to make money or grow your business. So you have to make sure that the products that you are working on. Okay, so you have to make sure that you have the product. So, for example, what's an example of a product? A product can be a service, can be a coaching service. So maybe you're a business coach like Dr. Wisdom, a health coach, or you sell services. So maybe if you're someone that sells services, like maybe you have skills like graphic designing, animation, web designing, that's a service. Um, if you also can help people manage your social media, that's a service. If you have physical products they are selling online, some people sell clothes and bags online and shoes and all manner of stuff. That's a service. But you need to make sure that whatever it is you're selling, there is a group of people that want it, and not because somebody in that similar business told you that there's market there. No, not just because someone told you there's market, because you've actually seen that there's a market for it. So how do you test that there's a market for your product? You basically start from your own network, yeah, and you reach out to them and let them know you have this product. If the audience for your product is inside your network, let them buy from you. If they're not inside your network, don't ask them and tell them, oh, I'm looking for people that maybe, for example, I have a product for new moms, and maybe all the people in my network are young people. I can reach out to them and say, "Oh, do you have um elder ones, aunties and moms that you think would need my products?" And then they can refer you. So another way that you can do is try and offer, if you're just starting the business, try and offer that product for free. Trust me, if you cannot get people to take a product for free, then you can't even get them to pay for it. So usually whenever I want to start a new business or a new product in a new market, I try to offer some part of the product for free. The reason why I do that is so that I can test demand. I can see if there are people that even want this thing for free. So it may not be the entire product, just it may be a trial of the product. But try and see if you can even get a few people to experiment with the product for free. It can be as simple as, so if I do business coaching, I can offer free business coaching for 5 entrepreneurs. Yeah. And I can see if people are interested. Or I can offer, let's say if I manage social media pages, I can offer um 1 week content, or 1 week content for a page, or 1 month social media management for one business. Now, what that is doing for me is saying, can I find people who actually want this thing for free? If nobody's willing to take you up on your offer for free, it might mean that the either are not very good at marketing, or maybe there is no demand for that product, or you don't yet know the right audience for your product, which is why it's very important for you to be clear about your audience. If you're not clear about your audience, then you're just going to end up pushing products to the wrong people, and it's not going to help you to get results. Yeah. So there's another thing I want to talk about called biology. Biology is Biology. So biology is a study of human or buying behavior. Why do people buy? Yeah. So now that you have a product and you've experimented, Jesus, you've experimented with the product by trying to get people to buy for free, or trying to get your family and friends to either buy it or refer you to people that need your services. Now you need to understand why people buy. People typically buy for emotional reasons, and then they justify their emotional reasons in functional reasons. So let me explain what that means. People buy because they have an emotional connection to a product or a person. So they will hire you as a business coach or pay for your services because they like you, they believe in you, they trust you. Yeah. So there's the functional benefit is the value of what you're giving to them, but there's an emotional connection that they have with you. People also buy based on their, what economics call disposable income. So disposable income is the amount of money that they have access to spend. So if somebody earns 100,000 naira as their salary, and then their basic necessities is 50,000 naira in a month, what would they have left is 50,000 naira. If you then come and say that they should come and pay for a training, and the training is 50,000 naira, even though they like you, they cannot pay for that training. Why? Because the entire money they have for that month, for a lot of things, is 50K. So by the time they give you 50K, what money would they use to buy clothes? What money would they use to transport themselves? What money would they use to buy other things that they want to buy? So you can find that, so you see that even though your training might be worth 50K, you might need to find an audience that is probably earning like 500K, or an audience that they have access to other beneficiaries. So maybe they have companies or parents that can pay for them. Yeah. So that's how you do it. Because if you have a product that is priced but for the wrong market, no matter how good the product is, the market will not buy because they don't have the money to buy. Do you understand? So you need to understand your market very well. If the income, the amount of money they have access to for your training. So for example, if you're dealing with young people between the ages of 18 and 30, typically, if they are young people in Nigeria, because Nigeria is it's a very hard, Nigeria is a place where it's Typically, by the time you are in your mid 20s, you are just finishing from university. Yeah, you finish from university and even after you have a BSc, to get a good job that is paying you even up to 50K is even hard. Talking about paying you like 100 or more. So what that means is that if you're asking young people between the ages of 18 and 25 or 18 and 30 to pay for your services, they may not have much income. They may not be able to afford it. If they are the regular youths, I know there are some privileged youths that maybe they had access to good education, or they had a good network, or they had a good uncle and auntie or parents that could do connections for them and help them get better jobs. So, but those are not the average youth. Those are like the exceptions. So typically, youth like that, if you then ask them to come and pay 30K for a training or 50K for a training, they may not be able to afford it because they really cannot afford it. You don't have the money for it. So you need to understand your audience. And sometimes you actually like lose out on a product because you are not clear about your audience. The audience that you think you are targeting are not the ones you're targeting. Do you understand? Another mistake that you make when you're working on your online business is that you have the wrong products. So sometimes there's a particular product you like. Maybe it's a particular goods. Maybe you like perfumes, and you've been selling perfumes for a long time. Yeah. Then after selling for a long time, you then want to keep selling. Meanwhile, your audience have moved. What they're interested in now is maybe shoes and bags, or maybe you're a business coach. You've been doing strategy session. Meanwhile, what your audience are looking for are people that can teach them Facebook marketing. So you need to be able to understand your
Enter the
market.
YouTube.
If you're selling
No, YouTube.
if you're selling the wrong product, your market will not buy because that's not what they need. So you need to be clear about your audience. First thing I was saying about was your audience. So I said be clear about your product, but also be clear about your audience. And then even as you're clear about your audience, you need to interact with that audience either by surveys, speaking to them one on one, just to be sure that the products that you have is what they need. It's very, very important. If you cannot answer that question effectively, you're going to find out that you keep marketing, but you're not going to get a lot of you're not going to get a lot of results. Dr. Purpose, please. There's a feedback. There's a feedback. You're listening on two devices. Please, can you? Okay. So basically, you need to ensure that you are very clear about the product that your audience needs, and that is exactly you are giving to them. If not, you're going to end up trying to market and people will not buy. Not because they don't want to buy, but because they really they really do not have the, like, they don't want the product. Let's start from there. They don't want the product. So all that, they will not buy it. Yeah. Another thing that you need to look at, consider, is this product that you have. So let's say you are very clear about your product. I am very clear about your audience. How do you get more people to hear about your product and buy from you? These people, how can you market them? Some people that sell certain products, yeah, do you market it on social media? To be very sincere with you, like, they need to use an offline approach to actually generate leads. Go to some people's offices or go through their network to get leads. So you need to be very clear about where to find your customers. If you're dealing with very young people, or you're dealing with people that are business savvy or social media savvy, yes, you can find them online very easily. Yeah. If you are selling a consumer product, yeah, you can find them you can find them online. But yes, if you're trying to target SMEs, for example, there are some SMEs that you cannot find on social media very easily. Yeah. you can't find them very easy on social media because those guys are not really they're not really online like that. So you need to find another way. Maybe you do Google search ads, or you do YouTube ads or something. Like you need to be very clear about where are my audience? Are my audience on Facebook? Are they on Twitter? Are they on Instagram? Are they on LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a professional community where people that are targeting corporates typically go there, or people that are targeting professionals typically go there to advertise. And my clients on WhatsApp. Now, sometimes we use WhatsApp for just texting with family and friends. Well, WhatsApp is actually a very, 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 very important medium that you can use to reach your clients. Some people's clients are on Telegram, you know, and sometimes some people's clients are on email. So you need to get them to sign up for your email and then communicate with them. So you need to be very clear about where are my customers and how am I going to communicate to them, because each platform has the way of communication. How you communicate on WhatsApp is not the way you communicate on email. It's not the way you communicate on Facebook. It's not the way you communicate on Instagram. It's not the way you communicate on Twitter. And it's definitely not the way you communicate on LinkedIn. So each platform has their rules of engagement and they have their rules of communication. So you need to know how to engage your audience on that platform. Another thing that you need to do very, very well is you need to have a very good product and you need to have a very good customer experience. A lot of online businesses or a lot of business owners, they are hustling. They're not really doing business. They are hustling. They don't have any systems for operations. They don't have any system for delivery service, so delivering their services. And so what happens is after they create products and do marketing, people will then reach out to them to buy and they have a bad experience. And for every bad experience that you give a customer, the statistics is that you lose about 5 people, because they are going to tell their family and friends that you did not offer a good service to them. So you need, and it's easier to retain a customer than to have get a new one. So you need to make sure that you don't do all the good work you've done in creating a product, finding an audience and marketing them. Don't waste it by delivering a bad product or by not having a good customer experience for your customer. This is a very, very important thing that you need to do. And so like I said, you create a product, find the audience, ensure that you understand your audience income category. And so you create a product for the right audience. So know that this audience can afford to pay for my services. Not only do they like the product, they have the money to afford to pay for the product. Once you do that, where are they? What social media platforms or what offline platforms are they on? And how do you get them to show interest in your product or show interest in your business, so that, and by joining you on your platforms, either on your Facebook, social media platforms, or website or email. So you have to congregate them in a place where you can engage them. If it's offline, may need to get email addresses, get their SMS, their numbers, so that you can either send them SMS or call them. If you're running a business that you can find your customers or offline, you need to get their numbers and their email and keep in touch with them. So after doing that, I said next thing you need to do is delivering a good experience, ensuring that this product that you're selling to them is good. Though they have to enjoy the product, because if they enjoy the product, they'll come back and buy, or they will at least invite their friends to come and buy. So it's very important for you to deliver a good experience. Another thing that you need to do is ensure that you then grow your customer base. So after you sell to 1, 2, 3, 4 people, try and sell to more people organically. Yeah, sell to the same people, get them to refer their customer, their friend, their family and friends. Sell. So once after you have mastered organic growth, that is when you do Facebook marketing. That's when you do online ads. I see a lot of people that run expert businesses or e-commerce businesses or online businesses. They start trying to run Facebook ads without mastering all these things I just said, and they will waste their money on the advertisements. In place, tested product. They don't understand their audience very much, and they don't understand the income categories for their audience. They've not been able to deliver a good product experience. So whether you spend money on Facebook ads to sell or to attract an audience, it's not you won't get value for your money. Or if you mistakenly get, maybe your product is very low priced, maybe you're doing an ebook for 1,000 naira or a course for 2,000 naira. If you get a few people to buy and they don't have a good experience, they are never ever going to buy from you again. So before you jump into Facebook advertisements, master all the steps I've given you before. It's very, very important. If you don't master these steps, you're going to find yourself really, really hustling. And then the last thing I'm going to speak about is like what Dr. Wisdom said is very important for you, because right now the dollar every time is always falling. When I say it's falling, the value of the dollar as against the value of the naira as against the dollar is always falling. So what that means is that maybe 2 years ago, if I had 200 naira, I could that would give me a dollar. Right now, if I don't have 420 naira or something, I cannot get a dollar. So that means that the value of money I had in my hand over the last 2 3 years has actually as devalued by 100%. So it means that basic foods and foods and services that I used to get, if I was earning 50K, if I was earning 100K like 2 3 years ago, right now the value of that 100K is 50,000 naira. Do you understand? So that means that we need to make as much money as we can, because foods right now there's a food hike. There's inflation in food prices. So because caused by many factors, transportation, increase in fall, and so many other factors. So we need to earn well, like Pastor Wisdom said. We need to have like personal income of like 200,000 naira to take care of ourselves. Some of us on this call, we already have families. We're already paying school fees. We're already paying for diaper, paying for food stuff for the family. But and we still have dependents that we're sending money to every month. So we need to make this money. But you need to understand that your business is different from you. You and your business, you are two different entities. So that comes on that thing. If you're running a business, have it properly registered. Even if it's a business name is the least form of registration. I think if you go to CSA yourself, if you go to CSC yourself with like 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira, you can register your business by yourself. You don't even need a lawyer or an agent and work in there. It take you a long time. It might take you like 3 weeks or something, but you can do it yourself. You can even do online. You can go online and search for your name. CSC, I think csc.gov or something. Just search for CSC website, and you can actually start the process of registering your business by yourself and without any agents, with any lawyers, and finish it. Register your business as a business name. Get a corporate account for your business with a business name and getting your TIN number. You can register your business and get a corporate account, which is where your customers are going to pay you money. A lot of us are running hustles, and we're calling it business. You are trading with names that are not registered because it's online. It's not the right way to go. You need to register your business. Even if you're doing coaching, even if you are doing websites, you're doing social media, it's still a business. You need to register it properly. Yeah. And then separate your business from yourself. So you either pay yourself a percentage of what you make a month, or you pay yourself, if your income is a bit consistent, you can pay yourself a fixed fee. So maybe every month pay yourself 100,000 naira or pay yourself 200,000 naira. Yeah. So it's important. And one of the things that you also need to do is, if you're just starting out your business or you've been in business for a while, but you've not really been able to make up to 100K a month, this particular message is for you. Try and find a service that you can offer a market that can afford your services. Let me explain what I mean. So maybe you do training on social media, on whatever it is you do your training on, and you charge 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira, because the market that you're targeting are the people between the ages of 18 and 35, and they don't have income, so they cannot afford your services. Do you understand? So you keep it affordable so they can afford it. If you're going to make 200K or 300K business income, you cannot make it by doing 1K courses, 2K training, 5K training. You will not make money that way. So while you are doing that, you need to have a product for another market that can afford it. So maybe you are doing training and you are charging 1K, 2K, 5K. Aside from doing training, you can maybe decide to do social media management. Yeah. And you charge like 50K to manage an account. So you create the content for them. Maybe if you are good in graphics, or you use Canva well, you can use Canva and create designs, and you post the content for their page. So imagine you're charging 50K for social media management. If you have 4 clients in a month, that is how much? That is 200,000 naira. Even if you are doing your training and your training is paying like 20K or 30K in a month, That is in addition to your 200K that is consistently coming every month. So that's what you need to do if you're still growing your business, whatever business that you're doing, like, and you're still hustling, like you're not making enough money in this business that you're doing. You need to see your main business will grow, but you need to make money right now. So while you're growing that one organically, find something else to do. Even this, I'm telling you, I've done it before. I do training business. I do business coaching and business training. There was a time when I wasn't making money in my business. I took up a social media management job. I was charging the company 100K a month. I took only one client, and they paid me 100K, and I was doing it. That 100K was my lifeline, because I knew that no matter what happened in my business, 100K was entering my account every month. And I still took another job as a product manager in one company like that. They paid me 50K a month. So every month, 150,000 naira was entering my account. Whether I made money from trading or not that month, I was earning 150,000 naira. Do you understand? So it's very important for you to do this, because if you don't do it, you're going to be broke. And if you're broke, you'll be desperate. And if you're desperate, you won't create good products. And you'll be rushing to deliver the products to customers, and you won't deliver a good experience. And if you don't deliver a good experience, they won't be happy with you. They'll tell their friends bad things about you, and they won't come back. And the cycle continues. So you need to make sure that while you're serving your primary market, which may not be paying you so well right now, find another market, even if it means learning a new skill. If it means going to learn how to design websites, because if you learn how to design a website, you can charge up to 100K, 200K for one website. If it means going to learn a new skill, go and learn a new language, whatever it is you need to go and learn it, so that you can make money from something else while you're growing your primary thing. Because if you're serving a market that cannot afford your services, and you don't have the network to change your market. So for example, for me now, I used to do trainings for people, 10K, 20K, 30K, and my audience have been struggling to pay it. Do you understand? My primary audience is struggling to pay it. And I realized that I was broke because they were broke, and they were keeping me broke. So what I did was I found another audience, and I charged them 200K per month, and they are paying me 200K per month, and they're not stressing me. Do you understand? So now that I have a new audience paying me 200K per month, that's per customer. Now I have the money to invest in this my old market that could not afford to pay me, that they struggle to pay me 10K, 20K for training. Now if I invest in Facebook ads and I give them a lot of freebie, I will get more people that can pay that 30K a month from this my old market. But for me to have to do all that marketing work, I need to make money from another place. So some people they will say, oh, we'll die here, we die here. You cannot die here when you're broke. Do you understand? You can't die there when you're broke. So you need to either find a way for that particular primary business to work, or find something else that is somehow similar to what you're doing, that you can make money from, so that you can take care of your primary needs, like your personal income, and they still have enough money to invest in your business. This is very important for you to do, because if you do that, you find out that you are able to run your business as a real business, not just an online business. Because a business is a business, whether it's online or offline. So you need to have all your functions correct: marketing functions, operations functions, HR functions. Everything has to be complete and done well. Legal functions, every function of a normal business has to be done well, even if you're running an online business. So you need to regard your business as a real business. And sometimes for you to really do that business well, you may need to go serve another market and make money from that market, so that you can invest in the market you're currently serving. Yeah. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you. Yeah. So this is the end of the session, and I'm available to take questions if there are any questions available. Dr. Wisdom, are you there? Dr. Wisdom, are you there? Oh, please just put up your questions in the comment section, and hopefully Dr. Wisdom will be able to join us shortly, so that he could bring up the questions and show them to me so that I can answer them. So I really don't know why Dr. Wisdom isn't responding. We hope to hear from him soon. He was here a while ago. I don't know why I can't see him anymore.
Can you hear me now? Hello. I'm upstage now. Hello. Why are we not hearing? I can hear you.
Okay, so I want to say questions now. I don't know if there are any people online that they
Go
have
ahead.
questions. Questions. Do they have
All
questions, or do
right.
you have questions for me?
Okay. No much question. No more question. We have to go back and put everything that we need to put back to ensure that we are earning money online. We designed a
Okay.
program to train people to pick up skills. We have
Okay.
a training program. We really want people to pick up a lot of skills and empower them to earn money online, because that is the direction
Okay.
that the world is going digital. The world
I
is
agree.
really going digital, and we need to make money online. Otherwise, you will end up spending a lot of money buying data, Facebooking, WhatsApping, and just playing. And you can find that some people are actually tired. They have lost the social media. They can't afford spending money all the time, and they are not making money. So we are out here to ensure that people make money online.
Okay. That's really great to hear. I'm happy to hear that.
So we are rounding up. Who is
Okay.
upstage? We're rounding up right now. I want to say a big thank you to Queen Esohe. We are very
Thank you.
grateful to have you, and we are looking forward to seeing you one more time. I know that you have your
Awesome. No
coaching
problem.
programs, make money online, and you charge as much as 15K. I thought you will tell us about it. Can we bring Queen up? Tell us about your coaching program. The,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear
So
you
I,
now.
I I said that the make money online product is 1,000 naira,
Oh,
but it's not
yeah,
available
okay.
it's not available at the moment.
Yes, I can hear you now.
I said
Go ahead.
the make money online course is 1,000 naira, but it is not
What did
available
you
at the
say?
moment. The make money online course is 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira.
Okay, it's not available at the moment.
Yes, but once it is, I will share them with you so that anybody that's interested in buying it can buy it.
It's okay. It's okay. When can we have it? We have made it public to the audience that we have in Abraka now, and we are looking forward to participate in that course now.
Yes.
Okay, you will
Okay,
make
so
the you
I will
will
take it,
make it
I will take it
available.
offline. Yeah, I'll make it available. I'll take it. We'll discuss it offline. We'll discuss it offline, Doctor Wisdom. Let's talk about it offline, please.
Offline. Okay, thank you very much. We are
Yes.
rounding up your
All right. Thank
digital
you.
man masterclass with Queen Esohe. Queen Esohe, we are so grateful. Thank you for being part of our program.
Thank you very much for having me on your program.
Okay, let's talk about what?
I said thank you for having me on
Okay,
your
thank you so
program.
much. So this is coming to a good end. Your digital man masterclass. Your training online business 101 is kicking off in Abraka on Sunday. We want you to be part of it. We want you to be a digital man. We want you to begin to enjoy some transformation. The journey of digital transformation is going to begin. I want to see you make money online. I want to see you begin with making 200K monthly. But with what Queen said, you can even make 1 million naira monthly, 1 million naira monthly, but start from somewhere and just keep growing and just keep growing and break the chain of poverty. Thank you and God bless. One more time to Peter Akpogbuwe. Thank you for hosting us so perfectly. Our score now has upgraded from 50% to 95%. We have done well. Kudos. Thank you, Shegun Manuel. You joined us. I saw Precious Isikadi. I saw Prince Emmanuel, the Prince of Public Speakers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. God bless you.